Knight was a new singer. Apple Records made their announcement in early 1968 that they were going to cultivate talent. And Terry Knight certainly was the kind of guy who would get there pretty early and pretty aggressively. He was there on that fateful evening of, I believe it was August, the end of August 1968, when the Beatles were in the studio. He was up to getting a record contract with Apple Records, but obviously it got canceled. So he goes back, probably really traumatized by not scoring that audition, seeing the Beatles disintegrate before his very eyes, and jotted down a little song. When it first came out in May of 1969, it was published by Storybook, which was Terry Knight's publishing house. Something was worked out, and a month later it's reissued by McLean. That is Paul McCartney and John Lennon's label. McLean Music was the publishing organ for the four Beatles, and in this one instance, Terry Knight St. Paul.
What's your name?
Tom on the line.
Yeah, hello, Tom. What's going down?
I was going to rant with you about McCartney being dead. What is this all about?
Yeah, well, what school do you go to?
I go to Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan, and you heard that McCartney was dead.
Yeah, that's right.
In the toward the end of the 60s, is that when the rumors about you being dead surfaced? Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Yeah.
In October 1969, a disc jockey in Detroit received a call from a listener explaining that if some Beatles songs were listened to closely, clues would be heard.
They took it seriously. I know. You write things in the paper, people are going to believe it. This would be October 14th, 1969, Tuesday morning, the Michigan Daily. And there's the front page. You see all the stuff going on. And then you turn to page 2, and there it is. McCartney dead. New evidence brought to light. The story begins as a news story. Paul McCartney was killed in an automobile accident in early November 1966 after leaving EMI recording studios, tired, sad, and dejected. That's the lead. And then it says that the Beatles were obviously distraught, and they did not want to disclose this information to the world, so they covered it up, found a look-alike, a guy named William Campbell, and he would take Paul's place in the group.
Is it him or a very good double?
I don't know who started this, and I don't know if the Beatles were involved.
I wrote the article because it was a good story. I thought people would like to read it.
He had heard these clues from someone else and wrote the article, but who did he get it from?
And he thinks that's where he got it, from some musicians passing through town.
Heard of McCartney actually talking about that?
All of a sudden, people were buying 2 or 3 albums at a time to play them backwards. Now, that's very hard on a record. You start playing records backwards, you wear them out very rapidly. And of course, that was what got everybody excited in the record industry.
They were all smart guys. They all knew how to get publicity.
Not only Abbey Road were they short of, they're sold out of it. They had to re-release all of their old tunes.
You have to admit, it's one of the great marketing ploys of all time. I mean, if your publicity people could not dream up a better plan where you have to buy all this product and destroy it, pretty much play it backwards and whatnot, to find these clues.
Yeah, I wasn't really dead.
I kind of like hiding behind a pseudonym. I'm not him, I'm some guy in a fictitious band. And like I never was going to tell anyone Percy Thrillington.
In a way, I think of Paul McCartney as him. Am I really that guy? Is this the same body I'm inhabiting?
This was a joke. This was a satire.